Ah, the Empress. All right. So Venus is on your side, carrying through from November into December. So with the Empress here, the focus of fertility, of fruition, of creativity is really what you're all about, Scorpio. It's about making things beautiful, about making your life beautiful, and all the choices that you make from November into December have that part in it. And then we have the Initiate reversed, we have the High Priestess, Awakening reversed, and then Four of Cups, Two of Discs, King of Cups reversed, the Unconscious, Ace of Cups reversed, Five of Discs reversed, and Transformation. Alright, so we do have a lot of major arcana energy popping up, so that means that a lot of things that are going to be happening in December are destined, and will happen whether we like it or not, but it's still up to you how you take it. So let's start with right in the center here with the Initiate and the Awakening card happening. And the High Priestess is up, I'm sorry, I said the Initiate, which is over here, and then the High Priestess and Awakening. Now, out of those three, the High Priestess is the only one that is upright. So your energy, your intuition is on point. And so you feel really comfortable dealing with different circumstances and situations in your life that are drastically opposing each other in a way, such as, you go to work and you have one situation there, and then you have to come home and, take care of a baby. And it's like two very different things, but you feel really comfortable in there. However, we do have the Initiate and the Awakening flanking here in the reverse. So it's like you feel comfortable, but the two opposing sides of you are in conflict. Because on one side, you feel like you have to toe the line, follow the rules, do everything according to community. And then on the other side, you're like, you know what? But it's time to break those rules. It's time to change how things have always been done, change the status quo, and become something new. And so you're fighting. You're in conflict in your own life with those things. And that's what the Two of Discs is like. Well, you're going to have to figure it out in December. You're going to have to find that balance. And it's really hard to do so because you have somebody who's coming in, and it's the King of Cups reversed. So this is a water sign. So similar to, it could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or who am I missing? Pisces. All right? And they're coming in the reverse. And so they're trying to cause even more conflict in your life, confuse you about what's going on and how, yes, you need to do your job, 9-to-5 job, you need to make dinner, you need to do all of these very menial things that are super important in your life, but at the same time, you want to break free and actually follow your heart and your passion. And those two are conflicting, and this King of Cups is saying, don't follow your dreams, that it's not, it's not worth it. But I love having the Unconscious here because I know that you see through what this King of Cups is telling you. I know that you see that they are full of malarkey. Okay, Scorpio? Because when we have this right here, it's saying, no, there's something wrong. My intuition says not to listen to it. And so you definitely, with the Ace of Cups, please don't start anything with this King of Cups right now, especially because we are in a Mercury retrograde period. So anything you start right now is going to be a little shaky. It could have a lot of twists and turns that you hadn't expected. So make sure that with this here, this King of Cups is going to come in. And I know there's another sign who had a very similar kind of feeling. I think it was actually a Leo. But anyways, the King of Cups in reverse is going to say sweet things to you, but the reason why they're saying it is to manipulate you. And so you're going to have to really listen to that inner guide that says something's wrong, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when you realize that this isn't right and they're not being true. But make sure that you don't start a relationship with this person because they're really in it just to succeed for themselves and not for you. And they could cause this Five of Pentacles energy of desolation. And you have but the nice thing is that the Five of Discs in reverse there's such a huge glimmer of hope in it. So it's like you see where this person is taking you. You see where this person is taking you down a road you don't want to go. And the way that the only way I can really see them succeeding is because you're in such conflict in what you want to do with your life and where you want to go, that they can kind of put themselves in there and kind of say, well, I know better than you do. Okay? So I want to come back up here real quick. I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but it's really important because this high priestess energy is you. All right, even though the high priestess is ruled by moon, is ruled by Cancer, it's a water sign. So it's like a sister coming to you and saying, you have the craft, you have the creativity. Please listen to that and utilize it. And so, like I said, on one side you want to follow the rules, on the other side you want to break the rules. But on this side of wanting to break the rules, you still have to create a structure within it. Because I can also see, Scorpio, that even though you want to break the rules, you still don't like the outcome, even if you go down that road. You still don't like what's going to happen. It's not going to be satisfying to you. So what the truth is here is that it's not an either or. It's not an either break the rules or follow the rules. It's you have to listen to your intuition, which is your third and most productive choice. Listen to your intuition, listen to your inner guide. And it's going to tell you some things you don't want to hear. It's going to tell you, nope, this relationship is a no-go. It's going to tell you, nope, this job isn't right. Nope, this idea that society has built for you doesn't work for you. And that's going to be really hard to hear. And you're going to have to let go of certain aspects. We have transformation in the reverse. And it's going to be hard. All right. And also the universe is coming in and saying, yeah, got to let go of them yourself. We're not going to do it for you. So a lot of times when transformation is upright, things shift whether you like it or not. But with this transformation being in the reverse, it's saying it's up to you, Scorpio, to make the transformation. So you have the choice in December to stay very stagnant in this kind of murky area. You could stay there. And universe isn't going to throw anything in your way to change it, which is actually kind of, sometimes easier, when you're forced to shift. This one's saying you have to make the steps to make it happen. Okay, and also with this King of Cups, with these shifts that are about to happen, remember, this is going to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, they're going to profess undying love. They're going to profess, hey, I can help you with your career. I know exactly what you need to do. And Scorpio, it's so important that you really listen to that inner guide. As soon as you get that hum of something is not right, please listen to it. All right, listen to that guide, because that's the only way that this situation will actually rectify itself. All right, so let me pull the visionary cards just to bring it all together. I cannot stress enough how important it is in December for you to pay attention to your intuition. Like, this is all about you. And I just get this very, very strong energy of somebody trying to sabotage you. And they're linked to community, okay? They're linked to this idea. They understand how you are conflicted. So for some of you, it's going to be somebody who is like, you know what? Good job. Keep toeing the line. Don't push it. Don't push it. Just stay exactly where you are. And then the other one is going to be, for some of you, it's going to be, no, break the law, break the rules, break it. Go for it, so that they can see you go into a blazing glory of demise. So that's why I'm saying you have to push both of these aside and really listen to the high priestess within. Because that is your shining beacon, the empress and the high priestess right there. Your beauty, your creativity, your intuition. Also pay attention to what happens around the full moon, okay? It's going to be a poignant time for you. Okay. And then we have the baby. Ooh, so Venus, some of you could have found out that you were pregnant in November, and it's really shifting things like that, because for some of you guys who got pregnant, because the Empress does symbolize that, you're not ready. You're not married, which, means nothing to me. But you're just, socially, the society says this is not the ideal situation for you. And so you're conflicting on both sides. Like, I don't know, should I, how should I handle this situation? But listen to you. Listen to you. If you are in that situation, listen to your gut, listen to your heart, listen to your body, your mind, your soul. And that will guide you to the right spot. Don't listen to all the energy on the outside. You've got the guide within. All right, so I'm going to read what Noah Nafu has to say about the baby. The baby in the sky symbolizes potential. There are insights that you need to glean and take action in order to reach this potential. To be able to see, to recognize. Potential is a positive thing, but it's only the first step. It must be balanced by and grounded in reality on Earth. All right, so that's so perfect because you do. Like, this is the Empress and the High Priestess is high potential. Right now, there could be also a new beginning that wants to come in, but you have to dig into your unconscious. You have to dig into your heart and soul, uncover your truth, your faith, your sunshine within in order for this to start to come in, which means you also have to let go of something. You have to let go of also this idea that you're not worthy and go through the shiny door. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Go through that door.